She vanished after the war, but her story wasn't over. The flames never lie, and in the flames a child was seen. Melisandre walked into the snow, her fire fading, or so they believed. But her ruby pulsed once more, not with death, but with purpose. She journeyed beyond the wall, into the ancient dark, where gods were born and forgotten. A cave swallowed her whole. No footsteps returned, only silence and heat. In a chamber of ash and bone, she prepared her final ritual. Not to summon a king, not to guide a warrior, but to bring forth a child of flame and shadow. She called him the last ember, born without a cry, eyes glowing red. He did not scream. He stared, as if he remembered something from a fire long past. Melisandre wept, not out of fear, but because she knew what he was. Not a son, not a weapon, a prophecy, wearing skin. She wrapped him in crimson cloth. The snow buried their trail, and the world forgot her name. Far from Westeros, the child grew among ruins older than memory. The fires of Valyria burned low, but they taught him to listen. He spoke no words, but the flames spoke to him. They showed him dragons and daggers, snow and blood, and a throne that never stopped bleeding. Red priests whispered of the fireborn. Some bow, others tremble. He was no Azor Ahai, no Messiah. He was the question. The fire never answered. Boy forged no armies. He sought no crown. He studied silence and listened to shadow. But when he closed his eyes, he saw Jon Snow. He saw Daenerys die. He saw the throne melt. He whispered to the flame, she was shown only half the truth, and a single tear turned to smoke. He asked the fire, what comes after prophecy? In Braavos, a red temple burned brighter than ever. The faceless men grew uneasy. Arya Stark heard a whisper in the wind. The fire child lives. Far in the north, Jon Snow stared into a fire and saw eyes staring back, not of vengeance, but of fate. The ruby found its way back, placed around the boy's neck. His eyes ignited, not with anger, but knowledge. A volcano in Valyria stirred. The ground remembered heat. Symbols of the White Walkers cracked and crumbled into dust. And the boy spoke for the first time. They were never the end. He crossed the narrow sea, unseen, unnamed. In the Red Keep's ashes, he forged no sword, but a question. Arya watched. Ghost howled. And the sun bled red. A scroll left behind by Melisandre read, he is not my son. He is fire's last question. The scroll burned before dawn. He walked away, leaving no name, no prophecy, no throne, only a world that would one day burn again, and in every flame that flickers, his shadow watches, because fire never dies. It waits